Hey, happy Monday, everyone. It's May 18th, 2026. I'm Rich Tola, and here's what's cooking for today. International Motor Speedway. Wow, that was awesome. I went yesterday for the time trials of the Indy 500. Talk a little bit about that iconic racetrack. Number two, what's in a name? I saw this on Dictionary Scoop, thought it was kind of cool. Origins of 12 iconic company names. And last but not least, I want to do a rest in peace shout out to Chris Cornell. He passed away 9 years ago today. Lead singer, Soundgarden, Audioslave, Temple of the Dog. We'll talk about him. He truly was a legend. But first, let's jump right into this. The ABCs, all body workout, blissful sleep, colorful diet. How'd you do, guys? I did 2.5 checks today. Nailed it on the diet, eggs and kale. Sleep did well, but the workout, I don't know what it is, but I'm doing like these half of workouts, but that's okay. Going back today, going to do some yoga, stretching, but got to do it. Got to bring that into your life. And if you can't get a full workout and do what I do, you can get half of it in and don't beat yourself up for maybe I do, but hey, check this out. On the eggs and kale, I tried olive oil today. I usually use coconut oil, and I was reading all about the high fat content. I said, let me try olive oil instead. Didn't work, so I got to go back to the coconut oil. It's okay, but you got to do what you like as well, right? When it comes to food, you have to go crazy with it. All right, let's jump right into this. International Motor Speedway, IMS. Man, talk about impressive. Yeah, it's unbelievable. You have 250,000 permanent seats. What caught my eye was the enormity. It's enormous. This track, 2.5 miles. It's shaped like a rectangle. I mean, I live 5 miles away, but I've never been inside. And going inside, I mean, it's amazing. It really is. I can't wait to go back. There's 33 drivers this year. They were qualifying. You have to go 4 times around that track. Let me tell you, I've never seen a car go 240 miles an hour. They average 232 for 4. It's 2.5 mile track times 4, 10 miles. I mean, it's crazy. They're going so fast. It seems like so dangerous. It feels like it's kind of scary, but exciting at the same time. This track's 110 years old. It's the oldest continually operated racetrack in the U.S. They're going to get 350,000 fans. I guess another 100,000 are going to be walking around on the outside of this thing. I don't know, but we're talking the world's largest sporting seating facility, and it hosts the largest single-day event. We know that. The Indianapolis 500. Oh, my God. The first Indianapolis 500 from 1911, there were 85,000 spectators. It took 6 hours and 42 minutes to finish. And there were 40 cars. Now there's 33 cars. And check this out. There's only been 10 women. There was a woman yesterday. I saw her, Catherine Legge. She's a British woman. She's with AJ Foyt Racing. She's the 10th woman to qualify for the Indianapolis 500. Man, this thing's going to be amazing. And one little fun fact, car number 3 has won 11 times. You guys want to learn more about it, go check out the website, the International Motor Speedway, because I'll tell you, this place, it was amazing. I had such a great time. I kept going all different seats to see the different angles. Go check out my Instagram. I post a little video, but you don't, until you stand up next to that track and feel these cars and that power, it's like, man, amazing how fast they go. All right, guys, let's go into this second one here. I thought this was kind of cool, so I said, let me throw this out if you don't know this already. These are 12 iconic companies. This is where the name comes from. Number 1, Adobe. Everybody knows Adobe, right? The graphics software program. Well, it's named after a creek. It's the Adobe Creek in Los Altos, California. Number 2, Google. How was Google named? Well, they misspelled. It's a mathematical term. It's Googol. It means the number 1 followed by 100 zeros. So Larry Page and Sergey Brin, they decided to call it Google and spelled it differently. All right. Apple. Everybody knows this. Steve Jobs, he visited an apple farm. He was on a fruit diet at the time, and Apple also comes before Atari in the alphabet, which was a competitor. So iconic, Steve Jobs, Apple. How about this? eBay. Well, the name of the company, it was a consulting firm called Echo Bay Technology Group. That was Pierre Audemar's company. So he shortened it. He wanted to call it EchoBay.com, but that name was taken, so he shortened it to eBay. As a matter of fact, I just put a bid on a book, Viktor Frankl's book about meaning, man's meaning. Hopefully I get it today. How about this? Number 5, Pixar. Pixar is a combination of the word picture, that they come up with a Spanish verb to make pictures, and radar. So they kind of combine them to make Pixar. All right, how about this? Spotify. Spotify is just a name. Daniel Elk and Martin Lorentzen, they were brainstorming. They threw that name out. It stuck. Boom, Spotify. Wikipedia. I got to get myself a Wikipedia page. Never did. Hawaiian word for is wiki, means quick or fast. So they thought, encyclopedia, Wikipedia, fast. All right, Hulu. Number 8's Hulu. Hulu, the holder of precious things. It's a Chinese proverb that describes Hulu as the holder of precious things. So there you go. Number 9 is Skype. Skype, Sky, peer-to-peer. Instead of Skyper was the original, they changed it to Skype. They dropped the R. Number 10, Airbnb. I think you guys know this. The founders, they had air mattresses for their guests. Air bed and breakfast from the air mattress, Airbnb. All right. Number 11, Reddit. This is pretty straightforward. I read it online. There you go. So, or it says it also has a parallel to render or to submit for consideration or approval. All right, how about this? Finally, Etsy. This is cool because the founder, he didn't want to have a name, Rob Kalin. He didn't want a name that was in the dictionary. And in Italian, he said he interviewed him, the name inspired by an Italian expression that sounded like, oh, yes, Etsy. There you go. There's our 12 company names. Just something to throw out there. But let's jump right into this. Rest in peace to a legend. I mean, I think he's one of the greatest voices of all time. We'll give you some highlights here. I mean, speaking of which, he was ranked number 4, list of heavy metal all-time top 100 vocalists. He was ranked number 9. Rolling Stone ranked him number 9 as the best lead singer of all time. He was ranked number 80, 200 greatest singers of all time. He was voted rock's greatest singer in guitar world. And last year, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame for his role in Soundgarden. So, Chris Cornell, Christopher John Boyle was his name. He was born, is a year younger than me. He passed away at 52, but he would be 62 today. Rest in peace to Chris Cornell. Guys, let me tell you, I don't know where this came from, but the other day, and I've been playing this nonstop, and then I woke up and I saw that he died today. I was in Seattle. I was living in Seattle at the time. I was a grunge fan. I mean, he's a pioneer in grunge. I mean, Nirvana, you're talking Alice in Chains, Nirvana, Soundgarden. I mean, the bands that came out of Seattle that identified that movement. Pearl Jam, of course. Eddie Vedder was really close with Chris Cornell. And Eddie sings on that song. So when you go watch that song, I mean, one of my favorites, it's Hunger Strike, Temple of the Dog. So Chris was in a few bands, Soundgarden, Audioslave, Temple of the Dog. But this song, Hunger Strike, oh my God, I mean, it hits every time. I mean, well, I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence. Go check him out. I mean, I can't sing, but Chris Cornell has a 4-octave. I mean, he hits those notes, but he's, you know, the voice. I mean, he's got a 4-octave vocal range, powerful belting voice. He's got a songwriter. He's a great songwriter. He's a key figure. This movement, the grunge movement in the 1990s, I mean, it was all about grunge, alt metal, alternative rock. I was a big fan. I mean, he sold 15 million albums. He won 3 Grammys, got all these awards. But here's the thing. Chris Cornell was, I mean, he's a self-described loner. He talks about it. He talked about his struggles with depression, isolation, suicidal thoughts a few times in his career. He said he dealt with anxiety through rock music. Hey, as a teenager, they said that when he was 12 years old, alcohol came into the picture, a little bit of marijuana. Then a couple years later, PCP. It was on and off till he was 15. And then 15, he turned to music. He said his mother saved his life when she bought him a snare drum. And I'll tell you, he dropped out of school. He didn't leave the house for 2 years. So he struggled. Hey, we talk about that when we do the Tola talks, dealing with loneliness or depression. I mean, that's why you got to try to help people. But before he was successful, here's the thing. Success can come to anyone in any form, right? What did he do? He worked as a busboy, a dishwasher, a fishmonger. He was a sous chef in Seattle. You guys know this song, Black Hole Sun, but again, you guys got to go check out my two favorite songs. Seasons was his first solo song in 1992 on that Singles soundtrack. He was actually in the movie. He did a scene. Yeah, he did a quick little cameo in there. Go check it out, the Singles movie. And Chris Cornell was just awesome, man. I think about it every time I hear that voice. I think about this guy not being on the planet. It's pretty sad. But I want to do, I'd play this song. But if you guys can look it up, go watch that song. Eddie Vedder talked about him briefly right after that. Chris Cornell, 9 years ago today. Yeah, I wasn't sure why that song came through and why I've been playing it nonstop. I even sent it to a friend of mine the other day. And then I'm like, we were peers. I mean, I guess we were the same age, sort of passed through that town. I spent 3 or 4 months in Seattle, taught yoga there, worked in the bar business, actually. But rest in peace, Chris Cornell, sad, tragic death 9 years ago. It was after a concert in Detroit, Soundgarden concert. It was after that, death by suicide. But you guys can read all about that. I want to give a congrats shout out to Tommy Rita. He's a Sherpa. He climbed Mount Everest. This is the season. I read a book on Mount Everest. I would never. It's not one of my bucket lists, but Mount Everest, 29,000 plus feet. Time to climb is now. Well, 32nd time was yesterday. Imagine that, climbing a mountain 32 times. All right, guys, let's finish up with the 3 Tola takeaways because, of course, they're crucial. ABCs, got to respect the ABCs. Get your workout in for sure. Focus on that diet. Number 2, pick up the phone. Go visit somebody. You know someone who's dealing with some loneliness, depression? Go see them. Go visit them. Share your goodwill. And finally, always be willing to accept someone else's opinion. Just because it's not yours doesn't mean it's wrong. Guys, have an awesome day. Have an awesome week. We're getting ready for Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Indy 500. It's going to be rocking here next weekend. Hey, get your workout in. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.